Right, welcome back. Another episode of the Rough Rigs podcast.
It is.
Lots happened.
We're here.
Lots happened. Grand finals happened.
It has.
Lots to speak about. Bathurst is coming up.
Yep.
Cricket's season, it's starting. Shield's back on.
Shield's on.
So, lots happening.
There is.
It's good. It's a good period of sport.
Footy's finally over.
Yeah. It's been good. I've enjoyed the footy.
It was a good grand final too.
I'm excited to have cricket season back.
Yeah. Yeah. Get me on the Channel 9 coverage, Fox Sports.
Yeah.
Wherever else they put it. The hub.
Well, it's only on Channel 9. That's the one disappointing thing about the grand final.
Yeah, well, that was annoying. Apparently
The coverage wasn't the best.
The coverage wasn't the best, and apparently a particular commentator was very shit.
Yeah, we'll get into that.
I'll let you, because I was live, so I cannot comment on it, but I've been receiving messages saying, please talk about how shit it was.
Yeah, we'll
so that's on you.
we will be getting into that a little bit later.
It must have been fucking... I got 4 messages at the game.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, shit.
Yeah, you do miss having Fox in those big games, don't you?
Like, I got a message from Mum.
The 3 biggest games of the year, or the 4 biggest games, your State of Origins and your grand final, and you let Channel 9 ruin
shit
it.
House.
Used to be great when they had Rabs. And,
yeah.
You know.
It's. I got a message from Mum saying I muted it 42 minutes in.
Well, I would genuinely watch Channel 9 over Fox. And, like, I'd pay for Fox, but I'd still watch Channel 9 because Rabs was commentating.
Yeah.
Whereas you don't have that these days.
They just don't have that iconic, unbiased voice anymore.
Yeah.
Apparently it was so biased. Yeah, but we'll get into it. I'll let you get into it at some point.
Yeah. How was your weekend, though?
Good.
You went to the game, didn't you?
Went to the game. It was actually going as a like, you're not picking either team to win. You don't care who wins.
Yeah.
It was awesome, dude.
Have you been to many?
Just the Sharks one. Like, grand final, just the Sharks one.
Yeah, right.
So
completely different
non-biased
experience.
event. It was amazing to see the bias from both sides when it comes to refereeing and play calling. It was actually very good.
Yeah.
Kid Leroy was hectic. I also saw a lot of hate online for him.
Yeah.
Pretty much people over the age of 40 were saying, who's this guy? I only knew the In Excess song.
The kid who?
The kid who? He's my kid, is he? Yeah, but he was hectic. He was very good. Even at the stadium, very good sound.
Yeah.
It was hectic. And they probably didn't pan to the crowd, but like he had like people under the age of 30 standing up and singing.
Yeah, right. Because, you didn't get that through the coverage.
He had a lot of kids. And
the coverage seemed like the crowd was pretty dead.
Young adults, like, singing their hearts out.
Yeah.
Like, it was hectic. So it was good.
Well, that's what it's all for. Like, people carry on about the entertainment. Unless you're at the crowd, like, does it really matter?
Yeah, what's it bother? Like, unless they're like
if you're
Meatloaf, unless they're really bad, like, fair enough. But
like, they're there to pump the crowd up. You know, they're not really there to pump up the people at home watching on TV, are they? So,
and his guitarist went off. He was cool. Did a little solo in the break.
What in excess?
No, the guy, whoever their guitarist was.
Yeah.
He just did a little solo in the ad break.
Just
yeah, because randomly he was just.
Fair enough.
It's pretty sick.
Good on him.
It was actually sick. The crowd was loving it too. Like, he was just ripping it.
Yeah.
He was ripping. I know what you call that in guitar terms, so rip it is.
Rip it is. Did you play cricket this week?
Nah.
No cricket?
We don't do the public holiday games.
Yeah, right.
You?
Yeah. Yeah, we play cricket.
Wow, that would suck.
Don't stop for anything, mate.
Blacktown Comp doesn't give a fuck.
No, built different.
Fuck the king.
Built different.
Well,
it's not even the Kings, it's fucking Labor Day.
I wasn't even going to ask you, but how'd you go? I thought everyone just had it off.
Nah. Not us. We played.
Oh, yeah, you had the one day. So how'd you go? That's my weekend.
Well,
footy,
it was a 2-dayer last week, but then it got washed out because there was a puddle.
To the one dayer.
Yeah. So we had the 1-dayer, and we got smashed. So I think we had 8 players. Good fun.
Surprise! Only 8 players turn up on a public holiday weekend.
I know, right?
Shocked. Maybe they should look into that.
The other team had 11 though, so yeah, good on them.
I can imagine where the other team was from.
Yeah.
Anyways, women's grand final happened. That was exciting. I watched the last 20 minutes.
What time did you get here?
We got picked up at 5 from the house, so we got there about an hour 20 before kickoff.
Okay, so you didn't go you didn't do the full day.
Nah, well, I wanted to, but
the
manager wasn't too thrilled by that idea, and I was like, fair enough.
Yeah.
So we watched most of it on the TV. You know.
Not good for your Sharkies.
Well, I saw it 24-0, and then I had to leave for work, and I was like, probably a good thing that I have to leave. Got there, walk into his room, 18:24. I was like, hold on. what the fuck has happened?
Yeah.
So, massive comeback, just fell short.
Yeah. Unlucky.
Good on the girls, but good game from all accounts. I watched the 18-minute highlights, and it seemed like a just seesawing halves.
Yeah. Before we get into the actual game, let's get on to our drink of the week.
Let's do it.
Now, I've gone here. Again, it's the can art that's got me here.
Yep.
It really has. I've walked into the BWS. I'm back at the BWS.
Yep, you're back.
I've been protesting for a while, but I'm back there. Connect as One. It's some kind of indigenous first-hand outback lager.
Okay.
So that's the can design. Very cool. It's your indigenous hand and all that. So it caught my eye.
Yep. Alright,
so
there you go. Let's try it.
I don't know what it's going to be, any good or not, but
It's lager, dude.
we'll see.
First sip of the day.
That's not bad. That's not too bad, that one.
4 hours sleep, it feels a bit different. Whew.
I don't hate it. Don't love it.
Now, because that's the first thing I've had all morning. Has that got like an orange tinge to it?
It does.
Or am I just fucked up
No,
after
it's
4 hours?
like an orange or a mango or something.
Take something right towards the end.
There's some kind of aftertaste there.
I'm alive, baby.
I don't know if it's orange,
Yep.
but something. It's
It's
definitely
something.
It's I don't know. I like that. Actually,
Yeah, it's
what does it say?
not appealing.
Ingredients: water,
Sodium,
yeast, hops, whatever that is.
hops is like the grains.
And that's kind of it. So
Yeah, I'll give that a 5. It wasn't good. It wasn't bad.
yeah,
Probably won't finish it.
it's
just
very.
to
It is
be
very.
transparent.
It's
with you.
very yeasty.
very hoppy. No, she's got a weird like orange hit right at the end.
Yeah, the
Very
can's
weird.
good though. It's a nice
Hand
can.
art, top tier. Aboriginal hand art, few dots.
Yeah,
Corey knockout. That's one. Will did it probably.
yeah. Very big.
Ben
on
Barber, player of the tournament. That's wild in 2024. Shout out to you, Ben.
Shout out to Blake Ferguson as well. He was getting a run
Fergo.
there.
Kennedy was down there.
Got fucking dropped at one point.
And that was a great tackle. One of the great tackles.
One of the greats.
Someone about 60 kilos whipped.
Yeah.
Just picks him up and then he complained about the ref for a body slam or something. I think he forgets it's not the NRL. It's the knockout. That's a regulation tackle.
Yeah.
What about Chrissy Sandow? Did you see it?
Yeah, no, I didn't see
Came
it.
flying out of the line, just
He loves a shoulder charge.
shoulder
doesn't
charge to someone's head and then ran away and then big fight happened.
That's very Chrissy Sando.
The
How old
commentary,
is he? He's got to be up towards 50
I don't know, but
now,
the
doesn't
commentary was hectic. It was just screaming. Chrissy Sandow! It was so... Oh, you got to watch it.
he? Latrell wasn't playing, was he?
No.
Yeah.
One match ban. Nah, NRL probably said, please
not.
don't play. you bloody bastard. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm giving that a 5.
Right in the middle.
Giving it a 4, actually. I changed my mind. 4.
I'm giving it a 3.
I'm giving it a 4.
2.
3 of those points are from the can.
That's funny as.
Yeah.
What about the Jets? Sharks 0-2 on the day of the grand final. It's good to see.
Yeah, I'll go the Jets, eh?
Yeah. North Devils,
Yeah.
they got it done.
Yeah. Unlucky.
Sad. I love the Jets uniform, eh? It's very iconic.
Yeah.
That blue and white.
Them and the Bears are like those two kind of... They have fans
I saw a report today.
outside of NRL teams. Like, you have Jets fans that aren't necessarily Sharks fans.
No, they're
like
just Jets
purely
fans.
Jets fans,
Yep.
which is really good to see them. Yeah.
It's cool. I don't know if it's true or if it was a meme. Apparently the Bears are out.
Yeah.
No good.
Bad news.
It's true.
It's true.
I wasn't in a delusion.
No, it wasn't a dream. Nightmare, some would say.
Poor Bears fans.
Yeah. Apparently they tried to lowball the NRL with their offer. So after
idiots.
after being out of the NRL for however many years, desperate to get in, they lowballed Sir Peter V'landys, and he's like, "Fuck yes, if you're going to be like that, you're not going to be part of the
That's
NRL."
a bit dumb, because now he's going to just look elsewhere.
Yeah, so they kind of, I think Peter got the shits, and now their bid has been rejected. I don't think it's like 100% out of the equation. I think there's still a chance that they could come back with another
Jesus Christ.
bid, but then it would require them to put another bid forward and renegotiate and do all of that stuff that they've been doing for the last couple of months. They've got to kind of go through all that again.
The Jets, the PNG boys are all licking their lips like, please fail, please fail, please fail.
Yeah, I still don't know about the PNG bid. I think that's a little ridiculous, to be honest. I'm not a fan of that at all, but
we'll soon find out.
We'll see. I'll see what happens, eh? But I think Perth has got to be next. If it's not a Bears team, then it's...
Stop fucking around with him.
Just I don't know.
Offer him whatever he asks.
Just do what he says.
No club is in financial doubt anymore. It's not a thing since Volandis has come in. He's shored up all assets and... Fuck me.
Yeah.
Be better, Bears. Like, fuck me.
But their fans are like... I feel for their fans. Like, the Bears fans have been...
they have no control on this.
Yeah.
It's like, come on.
That have been waiting for years. They finally have the glimmer of hope that they're back.
Yeah.
And then, they go and lowball the NRL. And
I see all these jerseys starting to pop up at the final. It's like, put them away, boys.
Yeah.
Put them away.
Fold them back up.
Back in the cupboard. Seal them up. Hey, you know what? Just donate them to Salvos.
Get rid of them. It's not happening. You feel for them.
That's funny.
It's the hope that kills you.
And before we move on, World Club Challenge.
Yeah.
Boycotted. And you know what? I'm okay with that shit.
Yeah, I mean...
It's a joke.
Does anyone really care about it? Like, I feel like...
Footy...
I feel like it was back in the day. I feel like it used to be a lot bigger than what it is now. I feel like it's just kind of... I don't know.
I feel like only the teams that win obviously watch it.
Yeah.
And then you die-hard footy fans because it's at 5 a.m., 4 a.m. or some stupid shit.
Yeah, when they play it over there. And it's... I don't know.
It's bullshit.
Because it's always at the start of our season, whereas they've already had a couple of weeks.
Well, it's just bad timing.
They're normally a couple of weeks into their season
as
well.
With the Vegas coming up.
There's a lot of NRL, a lot of rugby league happening. I think it's...
100%. Shit.
Yeah. I used to enjoy it. I used to be the one that woke up early and did that to watch it. But I just feel like over the last probably 5 or so years, probably since COVID, I guess.
Yeah.
Because it stopped during COVID.
It did.
I just think it's lost its appeal a little bit. I think
Panthers and Storm schedule.
Yeah.
They don't pretty much get barely no time off.
Yeah.
Pacific Championships or whatever they're called, whatever.
And I think the Panthers the last few weeks, like they've treated it as just basically a trial for the NRL, whereas the English team, they're treating it like their grand final. Like 100%. You see when they win it, they're fucking carrying on, which is great for them. But it just, when you have one team taking it seriously and the other team not, it doesn't create a great spectacle.
Yeah. Plus with the Panthers starting the season in Vegas, that's gonna be a few extra weeks. They'll be starting, let's face it, extra weeks before the rest of the comp because, they want to put on the best show possible.
Yeah. No, it is disappointing because I think, as I said, like a few years ago, I think it was quite big. And I think when both teams do take it seriously, it can be something special, but it just, I think the timing's wrong.
Horrible. Yeah.
I think if it happens kind of after the grand final, that maybe there's a window there that it could happen. But
to us.
Sorry, they did last year.
Was it last year?
Last year, yeah. They went to Penrith.
So. Did they?
Yeah, because they won whoever the English team was.
But
they
we
won
still
a golden.
Played their rules, didn't we? It was their refs.
I don't know. I think it might have been Ashley.
Surely not. Probably is.
Yeah. I know when we go over there, it's their refs, and their refs are...
it's just they have to follow their
pretty
rules.
Bad,
the game is very different.
Yeah.
From Australia to England.
Yeah. Well, they don't have 6 against, do they? They just have penalties.
They just penalise you.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Let's move on. Let's go on to our ladder prediction from the start of the year. I think that'll be good.
Get them up, dude.
Because it's very different.
Let's we'll go top 4, top 8, and then just bottom half. We'll see how many. Look, top 4, I think we have to be correct. So if they're not in the right spot, we suck. But top 8, the rest of it, just be in there, good enough.
All right.
Go through yours first.
I'll go through mine. So I had the Panthers to finish first.
Yep, fair enough. And it was close.
Close enough. They won the comp, so
That doesn't what?
What? It'll do. Panthers I had at second. That was wrong.
You said Panthers again.
I did I?
You said
there
Panthers,
you go. Broncos. They're the ones.
Sorry, you just mind fucked me there. You're just trying to voodoo shit us, roughies.
Yeah. Panthers actually came third too in my relation. I had the Roosters at third, which
bang,
they came third, didn't they?
Bang.
So fuck yeah.
There's 1 from 4.
Good.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, pretty.
Can you tell me
Did they come third or fourth?
Third.
No, Sharks came fourth.
We came
didn't
fourth.
they?
They came third.
Yeah.
I want to hear your fourth.
Fourth. I want the Rabbitohs. So
Could you just check the top comment?
yeah, no. Yeah, I don't know why.
Rocks in your head if you think the Rabbits aren't finishing top 8.
Well, I thought
that guy?
Yeah, I thought the Rabbitohs would be a lot better than what they were. Look, they did have injuries, but I still think even regardless, they were really poor. Obviously, Demetrio got sacked. I thought he'd be better. I thought Latrell would be better.
I forgot that happened. What
Yeah,
a year.
I thought Cody Walker would be better.
I thought the whole team would be better.
Yeah, they didn't really have a halfback all year. They kind of struggled with that. They had Ilias at the start, who I thought would be better. Then they dropped him. He got injured.
Cookie
They brought in
was playing centre.
Hawkins. He was pretty rubbish. Then they had Wyden playing in the halves. It was a bit of a mess. It was a bit of a mess.
That would be a bottom four.
Also, Campbell Graham, he was out injured the whole year, so that's a big loss for him. I thought he'd be back at some point, but he wasn't.
He's so
really.
good, eh?
So yeah, I think they'll be better this year coming. 2025 with Wayne Bennett, he'll kind of get him into line, I think. Because the talent's still there. When you look at their roster, there's still a lot of players there that are
they've got
great players.
Deep roster.
Like they should be finishing top 4 at least. At the very least, they should be finishing top 8 comfortably. So I had the Sharks at 5. I thought they'd close. Yeah, I thought they'd have a good year. I thought pretty much the way the season planned out for them is the way I thought that it would. They had a pretty soft draw. So I thought they'd, find their way into the finals, but I didn't think that they didn't quite have the talent of those upper teams to match it with them, and it kind of panned out that way. So, Storm I had at 6. I didn't expect them to be as good. I don't
think anyone did.
Look, we say it every year, like they lose players, and we think, they're not going to be as good. But Jerome Hughes, he was outstanding. That's the one thing I did not predict. I did not predict a performance like him.
He was so good.
I guess taking away the grand final, it was one of the best probably individual seasons that I've seen for a while.
That turbo season.
That turbo season was something else, but like the way he stood up without Munster, and then when Munster came back, he didn't...
Still good.
He didn't go back to what he was. He stayed at that top level, so... he was outstanding, and he really made a difference. Even though the other, probably Pappenhausen wasn't at his best. I thought Pappenhausen would be a bit better. But Jerome Hughes, he really stepped up. So
he did.
Yeah. I got that one wrong. Now this one hurts. I had Parramatta. Parramatta to finish 7th.
Sorry.
That was that was wrong. That one.
Oh, that was funny.
I got that one wrong. So
how funny are our predictions? What a hoot!
Go there, Eels. Next year's our year. I'm telling you. Got a new coach.
The early crow.
New coach. He's coming in, and he's gonna steer us to premiership glory.
Miserable. Week 6.
Regan Campbell-Gillard. We don't need him. What's a forward? Who needs them? It's fine.
Oh man, game over.
Well, Dylan Brown playing the front row. It's all good.
I love the Eels. To round out your top 8,
Seagulls. I had Manly. I thought they'd finish in the 8, and they did.
They did.
So
how many did you get right out of your top 8?
Well,
pretty good.
Panthers, I tipped to. Broncos didn't. Rabbitohs didn't make it, and Eels didn't make it. So
maybe not.
There's 3 wrong there. 9, I went Cowboys.
Yep.
I thought they'd just miss out. They didn't. They made it, and
they made it.
The Warriors at 10. I didn't think that they'd have the year that they did last year, and they didn't. So
this year showed.
Knights at 11. Titans at 12. I thought that they'd be pretty good. They kind of fell away at the end. They had periods that it's kind of tough. What do you make of the Titans season? Because they had moments where they had moments where they looked like they were good, and then they had a lot of moments where they looked like they weren't.
Very good weeks, like very good. But then when the weeks were bad, they were bad.
Yeah, there's kind of no in between, was there?
It was really good or shit house.
Yeah.
There wasn't just like a 70-minute gritty performance that you get a win with.
Yeah.
Like the best game was against Penrith.
Yeah.
To finish the season. I'm like, where is this gritty 80-minute style of footy been all year?
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah.
I think another pre-season under their belt. I think under Desi, I think they could be good next year.
Hoping so. Fuck
if Fafita can kind of step up and add that spark, then yeah. Anyway, Dolphins at 13. I had, which look
Close.
they were better.
Right
They
there.
were better than 13, but just fell away at the end. Lost that last game and couldn't make the top 8.
Yep.
The Raiders at 14. They were a lot better than I thought they were. I thought they'd be almost fighting for a wooden spoon, to be honest. But Ricky got them up, so good on him.
Yep.
The Bulldogs I had at 15.
Horribly
I did
wrong.
not.
We both did.
I did not predict them to be playing as well. I thought they'd be better.
They're not that
But
good.
with Crichton coming in and
Third year for Serrero.
But that was
Zeri.
I did not see that coming.
Breakout year.
Well done to the Bulldogs fans and good on them.
Don't hold us against us, dude.
Tigers at 16. I thought that they
Bang
would
on the
be
money.
slightly better.
I mean,
But they weren't. They finished 17th, so unlucky. I had the Dragons at 17. I thought that they would be awful this year. I really did. I thought...
the last 3 weeks were...
Well, I thought at the start of the season, there was all that talk about Ben Hunt. Will he stay? He wants out. So I thought there'd be a bit of turmoil around the Dragons this year, but they didn't. They played well.
They
and,
played all right
until
last month.
Probably 2 or 3 games out of finishing top 8. So
I don't even remember who I went here. I'm not going to like it by the looks of it. Number 1, I went Panthers. Close, but no cigar. Similar to you, I went Broncos at 2. Fuck, we're weird. Storm at 3 and Roosters at 4. So I get 3 out of 4 there.
good on you.
Pretty happy with myself. Pretty easy, I guess. Seagulls at 5, Sharks at 6, Cowboys at 7, and Knights at 8. So take out the
That's pretty good.
Broncos
It's
and Knights. 6 from 8.
Well, Knights made the 8.
Oh wait, just take out the Broncos for the Bulldogs, and I've not bad. I'll take it.
It's pretty good.
And I got I forget your name, but I got roasted for not having the Rabbitohs in the top 8. So get that up, yeah. Maybe get some tips off me next year. Eels at 9. Yeah.
Wish we finished that high.
That wasn't good, was it? I remember you were roasting me too about that. I was getting absolutely peppered. Rabbits at 10. Raiders at 12. So I was fucking pretty close.
Who'd you have at 11?
Warriors at 11. Raiders at 12. Titans at 13. Bulldogs at 14. Dolphins at 15. Dragons at 16. And Tigers at 17.
Yeah.
So I've done not too bad. I'll take it.
Yeah,
Sorry, Bulldogs fans. I'm not going to have you...
Yours are a lot better than mine. I think it's just kind of the Bulldogs and the Broncos that you got wrong, which I think a lot of people would be in the same boat there. So.
Fuck, now I know the Bulldogs are legit.
Yeah.
Nice to know. Go the Bulldogs.
Who let the dogs out? So yeah, that's it. Let's get on to the grand final.
Yeah, let's do it.
What do you think of it?
Great.
Yeah.
Great spectacle. Great fun. I was live, so I'm giving you the live perspective. Awesome. Everyone's on the piss. Everyone's singing. Everyone was dancing. No ill will between fans. It was just good, honest banter.
Yeah.
So quickly, when someone celebrates and their beer goes up in the air,
Yeah.
and they splash someone's splash zone.
Yeah.
How many beers is it worthy of repaying them?
What
Because
do you
old
mean?
mate went up when Storm scored.
Yeah.
His beer also went up and just drenched his Penrith guy in front of him, and he was off him.
Yeah.
Proper off him. And he goes, mate, I'll get you 3 beers. And old mate was upset. And then it was like a bartering between his mates and their mates. 4 beers and we're good. But mate, 3 beers is pretty
3
good.
beers. That's a generous offer.
Bro, and he only got like a bit drenched. It wasn't a drenching.
So I'd say one would be the standard.
Well, he started with 2, and the guy sort of screwed his nose up. He goes, all right, 3. And old mate goes 4, and he goes, what? Hold on.
Yeah.
I spilled like a third of my beer on you.
Yeah.
And then afterwards, he's like, yeah, all right, 3 it is. So, and old mate was true to his word, ran up to the bar, 3 beers. All was good. What do you think?
I thought as a game, on its own, I thought was good.
It's hectic.
I thought
So good live.
The fatigue that both teams had, like it was the amount of ball and the intensity of the game, was up there with something that we probably haven't seen all year. So the actual standard there was fantastic to watch.
Yep.
It's just the teams. I just didn't like either of them. I just found it hard to get into the game when I didn't want either of them to win. That's kind of my
fuck the story.
where I was at. But as a game, like I enjoyed it. I was kind of sitting there watching it and quiet.
Getting into it.
Yeah.
It was good. It was a good game.
But I just, didn't want
Hated
either of them
both.
to win, so made it hard to kind of enjoy it. But
At least you're honest.
as a quality of the game, I thought it was outstanding. I think it was probably one of the best quality games we've seen, probably since Origin.
My biggest takeaway, shout out to Isaac Tungo.
Mm.
It was obviously very game plan driven. Kick to Pappenhausen, bomb to him, and give him no breathing space at all.
Yeah.
He had one run where he made a half break, and that was it.
Well, I thought that was the difference. Penrith's kind of their kick chase, their line speed was just that little bit better than Melbourne.
Ridiculous.
And it just tired them out.
Because Pappenhausen I thought he had a good game. But like Tungo was just on his arse.
Well, you see every bomb that went up, every kick that went up, Liam Martin was just screaming down, putting that pressure on him. So I kind of think that's where the game was won.
Yeah, 100%, man. Paul Alamotti diffused every kick with ease. As I said, people are saying he won't start next year. I've been saying it I've been a big fan of Alamotti for about 10 weeks, saying, hey, boys, remember, Alamotti's going to take Turuva's spot and like it's nothing.
Yeah.
So, or, they've got options.
They've got options.
He was ridiculous in my opinion too. He was so good.
Yeah. I thought Yo was outstanding. Every run that he made was very, very good.
He was my man of the match.
Yeah.
Live. This before I saw the stats.
Yeah.
They said at halftime he's got 160 metres. I'm like, what the what?
Yeah. Well, he's run for more metres than any other lock in grand final history.
See, that's nuts. That's well, and there's been some pretty good locks in grand finals. Gallons.
Sam
Burgess's.
Yeah.
Holy hell.
Yeah.
Yo's on the top, baby.
He's on top.
I love Yo. Come to the Sharks, dude. We'll
but
look after you.
You kind of forget how actual big he is. Like
he's
when he just
massive.
Because he didn't do much ball playing, which I liked. I really like him when he just kind of runs hard because he's so hard to put down. He's got that height. He just keeps driving through the line. He'll make 10 post contact meters every tackle. Was insane.
He was amazing.
And then he goes down, gets a quick play of the ball. He was really good.
Non-TV moments, like I want people to understand, when the Storm would make a half-decent set, he was screaming at the line. It wasn't Fisher Harris, it wasn't Leota. He was the one screaming, come here, do this, scramble, fucking get over. Like you could hear the intensity. Yeah. You could literally hear him screaming at one point. When the crowd went dead silent, the Storm made a half break, he was just screaming at every single one of them. I'm like, yeah, they're not losing. He's not losing this game. He's so good.
It's kind of crazy how they keep getting up for it. Like,
bro, you got a target on your back for 27 weeks.
Yeah.
Every team wants to beat you.
Yeah.
And they just, easy.
I think a lot of credit's got to go to Ivan, the way he manages the team through the Origin period and then through towards the back end. So they're hitting their peak right at the back end of the season. Like he just times it so well because they can't. It's impossible to be up for every week of the competition. They just burn out.
Well, it should be a 3-time coach of the year. Let's face it. But the NRL likes a storyline, so the Bulldogs had a good year. So let's give it to the Serrato. Yeah. But really, to keep a team that loses so many players every single year due to winning, how does he do it? Look at our team. We lose one player, we look like the worst side in the history of the NRL. Yeah. They lose Cleary, all good. Schneider. They lose Lua, all good. Cole. Yeah. Bro, Alamotti, sweet. Casey, sweet. No, mate, sweet. Bro, it's ridiculous. It's fucking annoying. Can't you just be like the rest of us?
I've heard a couple of people write him off already next year and be like, they're not going to be the same without Luai, and they're not Luai and Fisher Harris. They're too important to that team. They're gonna take a step back. But I feel like we've kind of said that every year. You gotta
3 days into the off season. Is that like a Channel 9 fucking analyst?
It's probably Buzz.
The Sharks are gonna win the 2025 comp. Oh, dude, Buzz is a cockhead. Also, people really liked your impersonation of Buzz.
Did they?
They said that guy could be related. No, at one point I shut my eyes. I thought, "Fuck, is that Buzz?" Jesus, Will.
You've got problems if you're closing your eyes and picturing Buzz next year.
Dude, it was. I was like, he says Buzz or Will. Where's my mate Will gone? What did you think of the Howarth no try?
I thought it was a try.
Yep. I think everyone did. Just
I thought it was pretty obvious.
Mardo. The tries.
I was shocked that the bunker got it with the no try. I thought, here we go. We're going to hear about this for a while. They've fucked up here. But then I was watching, and I've got to say, and I will touch on
edited video.
I will touch on. No, it wasn't edited. It was.
Oh, well, the one that
there was that photo that was going around.
Yeah,
it wasn't edited, but it was an optical illusion.
It was an optical. Exactly right.
But yeah, you watch the actual footage, you can see the ball.
You can literally see it under his arm.
But I tell you what, Channel 9,
they're pigs, eh?
They did not go back to it at all. They did not make an effort to
talk about it,
to show that it was the wrong decision. Like, they showed the decision as it was being happened. They all kind of blew up about it. They're like, "Oh, that's a try. I can see that ball on the ground," and they were, outraged. But then they didn't go back and watch any other angles of it.
Yeah, fuck.
They didn't talk about it at half time.
And they were the one that shared that optical illusion.
Yeah.
They were the page 9 sports or whatever the fuck they're.
So, yeah, very.
It was no try.
It was I
was non-biased.
But I can also see why, and there was a lot of pissed off Storm fans, or not even Storm fans, but just NRL fans that thought that the Bunkers had a shocker, and rightfully so, because from what you could see from the coverage, it definitely appeared that way. But with all the angles and I just can't believe they didn't go back to it. Like, there were a few moments that happened, and you think, "Oh fuck, I'd like to have another look at that."
Yeah,
didn't.
Oh, the Taruva try. Everyone's saying it didn't hit the ground. I'm like, the backside of the ball.
That was
hit the ground. Like, grow up.
And then there were so many moments that were not moments that were missed, but there were so many
little
like
plays.
Someone would make a big run because you could hear the crowd, but they were showing something else. They'd be showing
Channel 9 will be in the sheds, fucking showing Jess Fox having a beer.
Yeah, they'd be showing, I don't know, someone in the crowd, or I think they were showing Nelson on the crowd, which is fine when you have a break in play, but they're showing it during the game is going on. Like, we've just missed 2 tackles because you're showing
some rando having a beer,
or you're showing someone on the bench, and you're showing some bloke in the crowd carrying on. You're missing.
I'm so glad I went.
Yo, making 20 meters upfield.
Yeah, that one run in particular where he was just carrying 2 players.
Yeah, because you hear the crowd going up, and I'm like, well, what are you cheering for? What's happened? Has someone made a break? I don't fucking know. You're not showing me anything. So
the crowd went nuts. I love him.
Yeah, so the coverage was awful. The commentary was awful.
Who was the commentary team?
It was Matt Thompson, who's their main caller. He's their
shows I don't watch 9
at
all.
He's like the one
guy. He's the Rabs.
He's the I wouldn't say
Wish.
that to him, but
like he's like the guru from Wish. The Rabs from Wish.
He's
Timu,
yeah, maybe Timu. Maybe Timu.
Sorry, Matt Thompson.
Maybe Golo.
Jesus Christ. Internet that flies.
Remember Golo back in the day? Fucking hell.
He's on a Habbo Hotel. Club Penguin.
Mushy Monsters.
Jesus.
Yeah, he was awful. Well,
who was his co?
He wasn't awful compared to his standards. He's just awful in general.
Yep.
Like he didn't have a bad game for him, but it's just him,
Funny thing with the no try, the crowd was okay with it.
Yeah.
When the Storm fans, they got up, obviously, they thought it was a try, went upstairs, and you could just hear the in the crowd, like everyone's like, shit.
Yeah. Andrew Johns was
typical.
He carried on with some shit. He was the biggest one saying, no, that is a try. That's got to be a try. He was adamant. And then just he just carries on with shit. Like something will happen and he'll just carry on. And
for 6 minutes.
Look, I have a lot of respect for him for what he's done in the game, but as a commentator, he loves the sound of his own voice, I think.
Loves it.
And I think he thinks his opinion is right no matter what. But
his ego is so big, bro.
Yeah.
So big. Nothing wrong with having an ego. We all have one, but put it in the back pocket for certain situations.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah, and you can't disagree with, like, anyone in the commentary box tries to disagree with him, he'll shut him down.
Yeah, that's make it enjoyable for the way someone, I think Rabs even said it this way. You know you're a good commentator when people who are vision impaired say to you that was the best play call I've heard in years.
Yeah.
People that, that's who you're trying to appeal to, really.
Yeah.
You're trying to get a connection and feel the game.
Yeah.
And Rabs was very good at that.
Mm.
So it's a lost art. I don't think any of them have it.
No.
I think Dan Ganane, he's close.
Mm.
Some plays, I'm like, oh shit, what's happened? I'm up in my seat, I'm looking, but there's not many that get me out of my seat anymore.
Yeah.
Really,
I think Vossi's still pretty good
Vossi goes hard.
when he
tries.
just calls the game. He's good.
What about Chevo? Super Saturday back in the day.
Yeah.
Scotty Prince. Poor guys. There's not many good ones anymore, bro.
Yeah,
there's just...
I'm trying to think.
Give some young talent a go.
Fox do have a couple.
Well, they're paying the big bucks.
Fox do have a couple.
Yeah,
I don't mind Speedy.
Speedy.
Channel 9's got him now. I'm surprised they don't have him doing the main games now because he's probably the best one they've got.
Commentary's got to make you feel something.
Yeah.
As a viewer, you've got to feel something, and I'm glad, honestly, after hearing more than 10 people tell me it was muted or turned off or whatever they did.
Yeah.
I'm glad.
You're not adding anything. Like, you're not watching that game being like, geez, these commentators were good. Geez, they've really added to this spectacle.
Yeah.
Like, you could watch it on mute and you'd have a more enjoyable experience. I genuinely believe, which 10 years ago, when you had Sterlo in the box, you had Rabs, you had Paul Vorden, even Gus, as much as people like to carry on.
Passionate.
He's
passionate.
He's still very insightful. He does generally pick his moments well.
Yeah.
He doesn't really ramble on with... He does more now so than what he probably used to. I think just because he doesn't have Rabs in the box with him, kind of controlling him, and it's kind of just him from that
I get you.
From that age. So
say what you want about Blocker, but at least he cares. He truly enjoys the game, and for a big moment,
you can hear
Blocker is in.
You can hear his passion. Like, his passion comes through the TV. That's for sure.
Not the best play caller, but when there's a big moment,
wow,
bang, the big fella. Like, at least he gives a fuck about the product.
He's a footballer, this one.
Yeah, I'd love him on my team. Like, say what you want, but there we go. We're saying some funny things that...
He's so elusive.
He's the game's gotten too soft. Like, he's got some iconic lines.
Me think it amazing.
That was a great promo from Sports, but now, let's talk about another footy great. You've got it here on the show notes as, I think, perfectly. I think you couldn't have wrote it any better. Freddie needs a restraining order.
He does. He needs to be stopped.
I think you've taken over. I think you've nailed it.
So obviously you didn't watch it live.
No.
But I'm at home and I'm watching the post-game interviews and all of that.
In the sheds.
In the sheds, out on the ground. Jess Fox was getting interviewed by one of the girls.
Oh, yep.
Alana Ferguson, it might have been.
Yep, Fergo.
And she was having a chat to her. You see Freddie lurking around in the background. He's just lurking, just doing these every couple of minutes.
It's a perfect word, eh? I rewatched it.
Just giving a little bit of size. This is out on the field. He didn't go over, though, to his credit. He stayed away.
Probably got yelled at.
He stayed away, but he's just there.
Do not go near her.
He's just there. No one else is around. He's just there in the background. He's still
lost puppy.
Is she going to notice me? Maybe.
She's seen you, dude. She's seen you from 5K out.
And then, they go on and they interview some more players, and then, it's time for the dressing rooms.
Yep.
You see Freddie in the dressing room. He's having a beer with Liam Martin.
Yep.
Fair enough. And then they go down. I think James Bracey, actually, speaking of the Channel 9 coverage, he is the shining light of the Channel 9 coverage. Him as a host, he is exceptional.
Yep.
I really, really rate him. But the rest can get fucked. But anyway.
I agree.
James Bracey's like, all right, let's go down to Freddie in the sheds. He's like, all right, I've got a beer in my hand. It was a Tui's New or something. They made a special Penrith one for the 4P or something. He's like, I can't have this though. I'm working. And then Jess Fox is just there as he enters the room. He's like, Jess, want a beer? And she just...
No.
She just looks so uncomfortable.
Oh, dude.
And she's like...
Get him away.
She kind of looked at him for like a couple of second pause. I think she's just like, is he really doing this?
It's like he's back. Fuck's sake.
Is he really doing this? And she's like, no. and he still tries to hand it to her, and she's just no. So it's just awkward as he like literally puts it on the ground like next to her feet because she wouldn't touch it. And then he proceeds. That's not it. You think,
oh God, I stopped watching.
That's just an awkward interaction, you know. Freddie being Freddie. No, he keeps going. He's like, how's your night anyway, Jess?
Oh,
and
bro,
she's just giving it. Yeah, no, it was good.
He is wild.
That's good. Glad you enjoyed it. Anyway, let's go.
He's a freak. He's a freak.
So he couldn't just put the beer down and walk away. He just had to, you know.
He couldn't just carry the beer until
no.
what? Put it near her feet. Is she a Taiwanese fucking god or something? What's going on?
So, yeah.
Next thing, he should be kissing her feet. Sorry, I'm very sorry.
Probably did after.
He's 100% in her DMs. There's no way Freddie's not slid in there.
Yeah, like
Blocked.
Do you want a beer?
Want a beer? Beer emoji? Clanging.
Clanging. She be clanging.
Yep. She will be. He won't. Yeah, clang. Dally M's rightful winner. I personally think.
I think so.
I think. Do you think they, for the spectacle of it, made the Teddy chase to the top look closer than it was?
No, I don't think so. I think
he had a great season still. Regardless.
I think he's the last few weeks he was probably getting 5. Or how many do they get? They get 6 now, don't they?
5, 4, 3. Yeah.
Yeah, 6 points pretty much most weeks anyway. So I think that's probably fair enough. The one thing I don't like is how he lost 6 points, Jerome Hughes, for... Remember that fucking bullshit suspension he had where he touched the ref?
Yeah, I know.
When the ref basically ran into him.
It's sort of like the Kennedy situation, but he was just trying to make a tackle.
Yeah.
Get him away.
Yeah.
Bastard.
So yeah, he lost 6 points for that, which I think was bullshit. If he had have lost, there'd be fucking outrage over that.
I don't think I'd ever respect the Dally M.
Yeah.
Ever again.
Yeah.
That's it. I'm done.
Yeah. It's one thing if Teddy was great and you know he found a way to win it on merit, but winning it because of that bullshit.
Did you watch the whole thing?
No.
So they interviewed both Teddy and Jerome leading into the last 5 weeks.
Yeah.
And Penatoni was like, how do you feel that Teddy, you played really well, this, that. Teddy goes, let's be real, the man next to me is winning.
Yes.
And then Jerome goes, because Jerome's quite a quiet guy, they go, oh, Penatoni's like, yeah, great season, this, that. So who do you think wins? He goes, I hope Teddy.
Yeah.
Like he knew he was going to win, but he could really tell he hates the spotlight.
Yeah.
He truly hates it.
How about Nico being fucking done dirty by Cooper Cronk?
Oh, what did I miss?
When they're going through the count and they're like, you know, saying James Tedesco 6 points, Jerome Hughes 6 points,
and like 0.
Nico Hines 0 points.
Oh yeah, with the injury.
Nico,
he was injured.
Nico Hines, he polled 0 points and will remain on 30 points. Did you really need to mention that?
They actually cut 2 by 1 point when they said that. He just started laughing. He was just laughing.
But they didn't do it for anyone else. They didn't say anyone else is on 0 points. They're just like, just
Nico. Just rub it in.
You got 0 points this week, mate.
Cooper's still salty about, not being that good looking. I don't know. What do you think of the Rookie of the Year? The Lachlan Galvin Award that should have been.
Yeah.
But wasn't because suspensions.
Yeah, I thought.
Tigers.
Yeah, I thought Galvin obviously was
Who was
the best
Do you think
rookie
Bostock
by far.
was the actual second best?
I don't think so at all. I thought he'd probably be my last choice out of him. I thought I'd have Iro in front of him, and I thought I'd have Strange. I thought they were probably all better than Bostock, to be honest.
I think Bostock gets in front of Strange for me just because of the games that Strange played. He didn't get started a lot towards the end of the season.
Yeah.
Not his fault. But I think Iro was the clear winner now that Galvin was out of contention.
Yeah.
Because even Mum said, why is Iro polling for Rookie of the Year? I go, it's his rookie year.
Yeah.
I thought she was being funny. She goes, you're joking, right? I said, what do you mean? She goes, he just looks like a regular player. He just looks like he's been there for a while. Mm. She goes, you sure? I said, very. Very sure.
Rocco Berry.
Yeah, Rocco Berry. Yeah, she getting too many berries.
Yeah, no, but I thought that was a very strange decision. What do you think of Captain of the Year?
Skipper. Who wants
Critter.
Oh.
I thought that was well deserved.
Fair. Yeah. I don't think the Coach of the Year was fair. To an extent.
Bellamy got it.
Bellamy got it, but again.
I'm happy with that.
Back to my Ivan chat. When is he going to get a bit of love?
Yeah. I mean, to be fair,
But Bellamy,
Melbourne came first.
naysayers, they came first. No one's seen them in the top 6.
A lot of people saying,
That's fair,
a lot of people saying, Ivan for what he's done over the last 4 years, but it's not really what the award's about.
True.
It's not.
That's true.
It's
That's
not
more storyline.
It's not the coach of the last 4 years. It's coach of this
that's true.
year. And this year, I thought Melbourne. I don't think anyone picked them to finish first.
I think only Cooper Cronk did, and obviously that's a lot of bias in that.
So, when no one picked them to go first and the way that they performed and they came first pretty comfortably,
they did.
I think it's hard not to give him coach of the year, whereas with Penrith, everyone expected him to come first.
Yep.
They didn't, so how can you?
Yep.
Yep. I think he's pretty happier with a grand final anyway, over coach of the year. But yeah, the only other one I thought was Serrao that could have got it just because of how good the Dogs were and how good that they performed. But yeah, I think Ivan's unlucky not to have won one over the last couple of years.
I think he's got one in 4 years.
Yeah, but I don't think this is a year that people should be blowing up that he didn't win.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Because I've seen a lot of Penrith supporters be like, what more does he have to do to win one? Well, come first.
Yeah, true. It's pretty much if you come first award, unless, say, if you're the Tigers and they come fourth. Then obviously they.
But in saying that, Penrith have come first in the past, and he hasn't won it. They've given it to the storyline.
The storyline. So
I think Todd Payton won it 1 year when Penrith came first because the Cowboys, came last and then came in the top 4. Yep. So same thing with Webster last year.
Yep.
With the Warriors. So
So pretty much, if you're in the bottom 4, if you can just have a massive turnaround, the coaches are shoo-in.
Yeah.
Jason Riles is licking his lips.
He's a chance. He's a chance.
He's a big chance.
Well, being a rookie coach too, that would add some weight.
I'm not even taking the piss when I say he's a huge chance.
If Para make the 8, I think he's...
Para make the 6, he wins.
Yeah.
From second last to 6th. Especially now losing RCG. Let's get into that quickly. RCG to the Titans. Beep. Huge. I think that's massive for the Titans. Yeah. Tino Fasumalawi, RCG, Pasella. I can't say his name right. They got some big fucking boppers now. Jolliffe. And the guy from Queensland camp, I can't remember his name at the moment, but him. Fodawaker. Bro, that's a massive pack. Like that's big forceful pack. Big bench. They've got options now. Great signing.
We know what they can do in an attack, but now they've got the forward pack and that go forward. I think they're going to be tough to beat next year. I don't think they're going to be...
RCG.
And he's going to add a lot in terms of leadership.
Winning,
yeah.
Take away this season, he hasn't been in part of many bad teams.
Yeah.
Penrith into the Eels.
Yeah.
So
and the way he plays, like he is a leader of that para forward pack. Especially once Junior got injured, you'd see him really step up, and he led the way. So if he can do that up in the Titans, him along with Tino, I think he's just going to really help take the pressure off Tino, and just add that extra someone. Yeah, just imagine them. Imagine them starting, and then you have Fodawaker.
Huge.
Fodawaker coming off the bench.
Huge bench.
He's a Queensland. I think he's an international player too. Like he's good.
He's good, bro.
And they've got him coming off the bench. That's huge.
It's a great team.
I'm excited for the Titans next year.
If they can really think that sorted. If they can sort
that's the big thing. If they can sort out their halves and sort out what the fuck's going on with David Fifita, he can find some form. Then that. Yeah.
Everything else makes sense. They've got the good wingers, good centres.
Yeah. They've got the strike. Yeah.
Depth.
The Pacific Championship, that's coming up soon as well. Are you excited for it?
Not really.
No.
I'm over footy,
Yeah.
Over it.
Yeah.
Mentally over it. Checked out.
I feel like
cricket season is looming.
Yeah.
And it's touching me on the back late at night. It's giving me a scratch. Exciting.
A little massage that might, lead to something else.
Exactly right. Little. Let's head down to the bedroom. Sort of.
No, I just want a massage.
Moses, what are you doing in there? sort of stuff. What are you watching?
Yeah,
I'll watch it.
Yeah,
but I'm not excited.
Yeah,
sorry.
I feel like it's just
a long season.
Yeah,
it's going to be a early preseason for Sharks, Raiders, Penrith, and Warriors. Like footy. So much footy.
Yeah.
Fuck, man.
Yeah, I feel like when the internationals were on in the middle of the season, they meant a lot more than what they do now at the end of the 100%. Year. It's just,
It doesn't really have that anymore.
When footy's going on into November, it's
Yeah, like I'm ready for India.
Come on, boys, wrap it up.
I'm so keen for India. Dude.
Wrap it up.
Like wrap it up and be safe. But I'm like India's just they're tickling me. I've seen the flights have been booked. They're having their warm up game against Bangladesh. Let's face it, that's what it is. It's exciting, bro. Yeah. India, Australian summer, fucking nothing better.
Yeah. But with the Pacific Championship,
let's go.
The Australian squad's been named.
It has
a few surprises. Obviously no Ponga after like all that carry on. Like
shock.
What was the point of that?
Yeah, they were going to pick Edwards from the start.
Like they forced him to kind of say that he wants to play, and then they're just we're not going to pick you anyway, mate. Sorry.
Hey, we're not picking you.
Like fucking hell.
I respect it. Bit of fuckery. You want to fuck with me? I'll fuck with you. Fuckery all round.
Yeah. I feel like Peter V'landys was on top of that.
Oh, dude, he's good.
Well, he's an Australian selector. I didn't realise that, but him and Mao.
He's been good for the game.
And someone else, maybe Laurie Daly. I don't know. Someone else was there as the Australian selectors.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't think he would have had a say, but he does.
Oh, good.
Big Peter.
Big Pete. I like it.
Fair enough.
He's been a great thing for the NRL.
Oh, outstanding.
Almost everything he's done has worked.
Yeah.
To a masterstroke.
Yeah.
Every rule change has made sense.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Tedesco, he's been dropped as well, which I thought a little harsh, but Dylan Edwards, you can't really go past him, so I get it.
He's a minute.
I thought there would have been room for both of them in the squad, to be honest. I know Dylan Edwards, he played on the wing last year for Australia, so, whether
he doesn't like that stuff, dude.
Whether that's something they can look at, I don't know.
Edwards like, dude, just let me be a fullback.
I think Edwards is the type of bloke that will play wherever you want him to play.
Can you play 13?
Yeah.
Sure.
So I thought that was, especially because they picked Tom Trbojevic as well.
Yeah.
I thought Tedesco would have got in front of Tom Trbojevic. We know what he can do, but he looks injured. Like the way he played for Manly in the final series, he just didn't look at his best. So I'm a little surprised by that one. Cherry Evans, he got dropped too. I'm a little surprised by that. I think it's a good call.
It's probably the right time. Maybe Cherry might have...
But I didn't think they'd do that to him. But
you never know. Cherry might have done the right thing and actually reached out to Mal and said, hey, look, if you're looking at someone else, I'm cool.
Yeah.
Like Lyon did back in the day.
Yeah.
Hey, mate, I'm a bit banged up. If you're looking at someone else, go nuts.
Yeah.
I reckon Cherry's had that conversation with Mal. I
think it's a good course. And Moses, he makes his Australian debut at halfback, which I think... based on his Origin performance, he deserves. A lot of people saying how he hasn't played for a long time. It's a bit,
he's rested.
Does it matter?
Good.
Does it matter? Like he hadn't played for a long time before that Origin game.
I mean, look at the game against the Sharks.
He came and made man of the match in Origin and had one of the most impressive Origin performances of all time. So
he misses 9 weeks, comes back against the Sharks, kills it. Yeah, I hate the yarn.
Yeah,
yeah. Some players take a few weeks, some don't.
Yeah, that's
the reality of sport.
Yeah. Like you don't just lose being a good player. Like
he's forgot how to play football, and his team came second last. Why are we picking? Like that's how people think.
Yeah,
so stupid.
Like when I play cricket, my best performance is normally round one. It's all downhill from there. Yeah.
Even then, it feels like a downhill slope.
So yeah, that's kind of it. Anything else with the Pacific Championships you want to talk on?
Nah.
Actually, I do want to say Michael Jennings. He's playing for Fiji.
Good on him.
Well, I thought he was Tongan. He's played for Tonga in the past. Now he's playing for Fiji. What's he doing? He's played for Australia.
I don't know his parents' ethnic background, so I'm not going to comment. But good on him.
Right.
Fiji Butty.
I'll comment. Just pick a country, mate.
Pick a team.
Pick a fucking country.
You sound like all those English players.
You can't just keep...
What was that loser's name from the Olympics? That is now dogging us?
Yeah, I don't know. Whoever he is. Yeah, the cyclist.
Shame on you.
Yeah.
Pig. Bet of the week.
Hope he falls off his bike. What are you going
to do? I'm very curious at your bet of the week this week.
Well, we've got the Bathurst coming up.
There is no way we're both going to Bathurst bet.
We've gone the Bathurst bet.
That's awesome.
Well, there's not much sport going on for the next probably week. I had a little look at the US politics. I was going to put my bet of the week for Trump.
Yep.
I thought he's good value. I think he's $1.90 something at the moment. I think he'll come in.
Value on Trump.
Mate, I think you look at him probably a week before election, I think that's going to go down to about $1.70. So there's good value there at the moment if you want to jump on Trump. Yep. A couple of weeks ago, he was up to $2.20. So that was the time to go.
Jesus.
So he's coming down a little bit. He's going to come down
Kamala,
more.
Dude? Camilla.
I think people are getting sick of her. I think she was kind of riding away for a little bit. Now people are kind of trying to find her out, and I
She's
think
used the ethnic card.
they're starting to ask the tougher questions, and now people are like, well, hang on, you can't just keep reverting back to your, I grew up in wherever she grew up, and it hasn't been easy for her, and her mum was a hard worker or whatever.
Bleep this out. She slept away into the office.
Well, there you go. Exclusive.
You're gonna beep that out?
No, I'm not. It's in.
Well, it's
there
in.
you go.
Yeah,
Wow.
real tough.
Wow.
Yeah, good on her. You haven't heard that yarn?
Exclusive.
You haven't heard that yarn?
I've heard the yarn.
Yeah, it's true.
It's true, is it?
It's been told by so many respected people within politics over there.
Well, there you go.
And it's a meme. Memes are normally true.
I think the biggest reason for her popularity is because she's come from Biden.
Yeah,
and Biden
100%.
was so fucking
dementia-stricken, ridden.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
So I think it's a big improvement on that.
I think I just shit my pants.
But then, it'll be interesting. I think his odds are going to shorten. That's all I'm saying. Just from a betting perspective, I think there's value in Trump. That's all.
Yep.
So
what is your bet of the week?
But that's not for another month, so I'm not going to go now because then people have to wait.
Exactly.
I don't want people to wait and have that suspense. It's too much.
Yep.
Too much. They'll kill themselves with the suspense of waiting.
Exactly. Yep.
So we'll jump on that a little bit closer, I think. But there is value there. I'm telling you.
He's telling you guys.
I'm telling you. Jump on. They actually, there's value in. There's a JD Vance. There's value there.
Fuck that guy.
No, I'm telling you. Trump has had 2 assassination attempts on him. Right? All it's got to take is someone to be successful there. And JD Vance. JD Dance even.
Jesus Christ.
There we go. He's got a new.
You're banking on an assassination attempt.
At $101, absolutely.
Holy fuck. Mr. President.
Because he will become
Mr. President,
the nominee.
Please don't kill my friend.
He will become the nominee for the Republican Party. And I think he's got a fair chance.
This could be the last time we see Will.
I'm telling you. It's worth putting a couple bucks on it.
CIA agents could be out for him tonight.
I'm just saying it's worth a couple of bucks. That's all. Worth a couple of bucks, I think.
All bets have been voided.
I wonder what would happen if he did get...
They would void it.
Do you reckon they'd void it?
For sure. Yeah. Or they would change his odds. They'll say, we'll pay you at this rate.
Yeah.
There's no doubt. Because it's a hobby betting. It's not,
There's value there. Anyway,
what's
my bet of the week.
We got there.
Di Pasquale. I think he's going to win.
You're on Bathurst.
I'm on Bathurst. And I think
nice.
Di Pasquale, I think he's going to finish top 3. I'll get him for podium.
Pussy.
I think he's hasn't been in the best form this year in the old supercars, but he's got a fast car. Dick Johnson Racing, they always have fast cars there.
You enjoyed that.
I did.
Far too much.
It's a red car, red shell,
red goes fast.
Red goes fast.
It does. He's like a kid
what more can you say? Like red is fast. So hasn't been the best form this year, but he does perform pretty well at Bathurst. Came 3rd last year, so he's got the track record.
Yep.
And I think he's going to come in the top 3.
Yep. Okay.
I think there's
pussy
$6.50. $6.50 for him to finish podium. That's all. What I will say. I think he's if you like him to win, I think he's paying about $22. I don't look. It's Bathurst. Anything can happen.
Exactly right.
$2.
I've seen Scafey come second last into a win.
Yeah,
I've seen it.
It can happen. It can happen.
Mine, I'm going for the winner because I'm no pussy.
Yeah.
Hair on the chest sort of stuff.
Well, you probably picked the favourite. So.
No favourites here, unlike you, Will. Fucking NRL tipping comp favourite tipper, Will. Cam Waters. I support Cam Waters, so...
Has he still got the monster car?
Yep.
Okay, I'll rate that.
I'm going to pick him, and I like him.
I like the monster car.
I think he's got Mofart with him as his co-driver, so...
Moffat.
However the fuck you say it. Yeah. The poor commentators throw a few S's in there, a few F's. But yeah,
well, there's Moffat and there's Mostert, so it's
two very experienced drivers. Cam Waters is very aggressive. He normally comes within that top 5 at Bathurst most years, and I think this could be the year he does it. This could be the year.
He does have a very good record at Bathurst.
He breaks through,
and I do like the look
of
his car. I like his car.
He's a very.
I like the monster car.
I like the black and the green.
It looks nice. It's a good colour combination, but it's not red.
But he does go quick.
Does black and green go as fast as red? That's the question.
I don't know.
There you go.
Find out this
what colour was Lightning McQueen? He wasn't green. That's all I'm saying.
That rhymed. What the fuck? Was that some Eminem shit? Dr. Thugonomics, bit of John Cena. What the fuck?
Yeah, so
that's our bit of the week.
That's
Remember
our
to do
bit
it
of the week.
responsibly and
you win some, you lose more. How'd you go last week? Did you win? No,
No,
you didn't because you
didn't
lose
fucking
more.
win. I lose more.
You lose more.
Brian Toto got hurt.
Yeah.
Mm.
I
Body's handsome.
I lost as well. Yeah,
You lose more.
I lost more. I lost more. I tell you
Put
that.
the house on it.
I put a lot on it. But
I've recorded you saying plenty of times. So,
Fisher Harris, he let me down there. He had a shit performance.
England versus
Pretty rough on
England
him.
versus
Sorry.
Pakistan is on this list.
Yeah, well
Don't care.
that's happened. I don't care, but England are getting smashed, so that's
Are
why.
they?
Well, yeah.
Oh, I care.
Yeah, there you go.
How bad?
Pakistan, I think, put 600 on them, and they. I don't know. I haven't actually checked the scores this morning, but I know they lost an early wicket.
Pack is back.
Pope got out in like the first over. He was
I just love the demise.
He
of
was
England.
opening the batting because Duckett, he hurt his finger when he was fielding. He tried to take a catch. He actually took it. He dropped it, then took it again. But anyway, hurt his little finger, so he couldn't bat.
Soft cock.
Okay, it's 1 for 96 now. Zach Crawley and Joe Root are putting on a partnership.
Same old England, always time wasting.
Yeah, 556.
Welcome.
Pakistan scored. It's look, it may be a bit of a road, but
maybe.
maybe.
Pakistan is scoring 500 plus day one.
Yeah. Shan Masood, he put on 150. Abdullah Shafiq, he put on 102.
Had a boy at the top order go.
Salman Ali Agha, he got 104.
That sounded racist.
Who's your boy at the top of the order?
All of them.
Saeem Ayoud, he had a bit of a shocker. He got out for 4.
Yep.
Tough day at the
What
office.
about Baba?
Baba, 30.
Ah.
30. Didn't need to.
I feel like Baba hasn't scored runs in
Yeah.
a long time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Someone fact check me on that. But I feel like Baba has not scored big
Mm.
for a long time.
No. Yeah. Jack Leach, he got hit for
The Leach is back in.
he got hit for 160 runs. So good on you, Leachy.
That has brought joy to my
Joe Root, he even had a bowl, 7 overs, 1 for 25.
better than Leach.
Yeah. Well, he did take 3 wickets, but fuck him.
Now.
But yeah, now the Ben Duckett, he's gone with the suspected broken finger probly.
Where's
so he
their
may
Lord
not
and
bat.
Saviour Ollie Robinson? I remember he was the next anointed goat of cricket
Yeah, he's not here.
many years ago. What's happened to him?
Practicing his off spin, I think.
Like, he's going to be the next thing. Yeah, 120 Ks at the head.
Yeah.
Thanks, batting practice for those boys.
Yeah, bring it to Australia next year.
Please. I'll leave the next one for you because I'll let you start it.
Well, Shield cricket, it's back.
Yep.
Very exciting.
Yep.
I think it's almost, cricket. Footy's over. Shield starts. It's good. It's that time of the year. It's that transitional period.
I think they're playing on the 18th. I might go.
I like the transitional period because it's like you can't go straight from a grand final to international cricket. It's too much. It's like It's like if you go from hot to cold, you'll fucking blow up your motor.
Well, okay, yep.
If you're in your car,
If you're hot and you're cold,
it doesn't work.
You're not.
If you put ice in a fire, I don't know what will happen, but it's can't be good. Bad things happen, right?
The ice isn't winning.
It's too much. It's too much. If you're
Can't handle the heat. You could say.
that's it. If you're in a sauna, 50 degrees, you walk outside and it's snowing, you're fucked. You're dead. So you don't want that. You need the transitional, and Shield is the perfect way to transition.
Yep. I've been watching it too.
It's been good. The coverage has gotten better over the years.
Bro,
it used to
I
be
was just about to
just
say that.
one camera, like very
Frog box.
very frog box style.
Yeah, now it's
No
good.
commentary.
It's good.
The stream would always
See,
be
at least
laggy.
the
but
commentators give a fuck.
yeah,
They get into it, and they're just youngins.
yeah. I wonder how you
Summer.
get a gig.
Mate, me and you.
Yeah, I'll do a commentary one
Mate,
day.
let's fucking ask.
Look into it. It'll be entertaining.
Mate, if we ever get a bit bigger on this platform, who knows? Fuck.
But yeah, no, it's been good. Not Australia. New South Wales, basically Australia.
Yep.
They were pretty good. They scored, I think, 360.
The Wonder Boy had a big one.
Yeah, Sam Constas.
Yep. The Greek.
I think that's wrong,
the Greek
but
prodigy.
he's got a lovely lock of hair.
He does.
And 152 for him. So he looks promising. Like, I know Australia's in search for
They've had
a
raps on him
new opener
for a while, for about 2 years now.
Well, he was in the under-19s last year or the year before. And and performed really well there. And yeah, now he's in the Shield team. So if he can have a big season here, he could.
If he could have a Simon Kadich Shield season,
Yeah,
fuck.
I think he can
He'll be in
definitely.
the door for the next series.
Ashes next year at home. It's
We need to start looking.
yeah.
Let's not fucking.
Usman's not going to be around forever. We need someone to kind of bat. Steve Smith as opener, I don't think is going to be a long-term solution.
Exactly. And Usman has said, like, I'm pretty close, boys.
Yeah.
I've only got a few more things I want to do before I leave.
Mm.
And he's very transparent. So if he says he's leaving, he's not like Warner. Hey, I'm leaving.
Yeah. Oh, but am I? Oh, I might come back.
Just leave, dude. Just leave.
Fuck off. And then for Victoria, 143 for Marcus Harris. Your man as well, Peter Hanscom. He got 129. So
You know, the GOAT.
and
My favourite, Pete Hanscom.
Peter
Love you.
Hanscom. There you go.
Love your work.
Yeah, good on him. And for Western Australia, a couple of big performances here. Bancroft, he got a duck. First ball of the summer.
That's crazy.
So
Who was bowling? Was it?
Nessa.
Yeah, bit of in swing.
Yeah.
Can't handle the swing, dude.
Yeah. Outswing.
Sounds like me and you, dude.
Yeah, a bit of outswing. No, not bad with the swing.
Talking about cricket, not the parties.
Right.
Sorry.
Bit of a
Yeah,
miscommunication.
sorry.
Easy
My
mistake to
fault,
make.
my
Easy
fault.
mistake.
That's on me.
Yeah. But yeah, Sam Whiteman, he scored 100. Inglis, he scored 100 too. So
Yeah, English is fucking too good for
he was
that
very
level.
good. Matt Renshaw took a wicket. Good on him.
What the fuck?
So
Why are they getting to bowl
he bowled 2 overs, 1 for 7.
right before drinks
Yeah.
vibes?
He got the big wicker of fucking Josh Inglis.
English was just trying to send him to
got him out for 122.
trying to send him to next year.
Beautiful delivery.
Wait.
Short and wide, mate.
Short and wide.
Little outside edge through the keeper.
You know,
Beautiful.
that's alpha from Josh Inglis. You know what? I don't give a fuck. I've scored 100. I'm trying to send my mate out of the ground.
And yeah, Nisa got 5 for 48
Fuck,
off
he's
22 overs.
The
so.
biggest, like, he's like the Gillespie of this generation.
Yeah.
Poor guy. He was in, but he could never stay in.
Yeah.
He could never get there.
Yeah,
You know?
loves a 12th man gig.
Fuck, man. I'd say he's better than Boland, but since Boland had that iconic fucking
Yeah,
MCG test, and he's actually bowled very well on
He has.
dead wickets. Fuck.
every time he's played for Australia, he's kind of been good.
He
so.
grows a third leg.
Yeah,
It's the lager.
it is. Well,
I love him. I
yeah,
love
he's
Boland.
good.
Very proud countryman.
I just want to talk about the Grimace Shake.
Take it. It was shit.
I've had it twice. I had it the day it came out on the Friday.
Oh, horrible.
Went somewhere, got it, drank it,
What do you?
and I thought it was fucking dreadful. I
what-
thought it was
what
like,
do you reckon that initial taste was? Because I couldn't put a.
well,
Mm.
it tasted just like a vanilla shake, but mixed with this like just chemical kind of
Shit.
uh,
Poo. No, I don't even. I can't give you a flavour.
It kind of tasted like just the artificial flavoring of like fairy bread.
Yeah, like very
it-
sugary
yeah.
and weird.
So I didn't like it. But then I was speaking to a mate, and he said, "Mate, what are you on about? Like, it's fucking cracker." So I'm like, okay, maybe I just had a bad one. So I had it the next day. Had it the next day. I don't want to muck around. I take it very seriously. So got to
okay.
get to the bottom of it. Had it the next day from my local.
You can't let
The first time I had it wasn't from my local, so I'm like, maybe that was just a shit one.
God, this is dribbly.
Had it from my local Maccas. They look
Talk
after
like
me.
it's a pub.
They look after me there. And it was
Hey,
better.
Will, same thing.
It was better. It was better. I'll give them that.
But
I got the drink and it was more purple. The other one was like a light purple. This was a darker purple. So I thought, okay, could be on here. It wasn't bad. Look, I'm not going to sit here and...
mates, Lauren.
No, I'm not going to sit here and say that
It was world breaking.
it was fantastic. I do like the Grimace cup.
Oh, it was cool.
Little
Cool.
Grimace
Great
logo.
idea.
I like him.
Great idea.
Grimace is a cool person. I like Grimace as a
Flavour.
person. As a character, fantastic. I can't get enough of Grimace.
Character building here.
It's great stuff. The drink, if it was a regular drink with no Grimace attached to it, I wouldn't be going back for it, but I'll go back for
Grimace
Grimace.
is keeping you around.
He's
Sort of
keeping me around.
Sort of like
He's-
Jess Fox to
Yeah.
Freddie. He's just keeping you
Keeping
around.
me interested. I'll have a look. You know.
I'm interested for this comment section now that you've spoken about Grimace. I think it's going to be very Grimace related.
Well, I've done some research. Apparently, the drink is like a wild berry, which makes sense because the first time I didn't get anything, but the second time I did get the berry flavour.
People are infatuated with this wild berry at the moment. It's not the new thing.
Yeah, but I didn't hate it the second time
I
round.
didn't love it.
The first one I genuinely did not like.
Look, I was more on the hate scale, but I didn't. Maybe like a 4. I gave it a 4.
But I guess my advice here is if you have had a Grimace Shake and you thought it was shit,
Have another.
have another one because they can come good. They can come good.
I get it.
Especially if you had it and it was like a lightish purple. If you had it and it was fucking dark purple and you hated it, then fair enough. But if it was a light purple, give it another crack because the second time completely different.
Yeah.
Not even in the same ballpark of taste.
Yeah.
So yeah, I did like it. If I was to give it a rating out of 10, I'd probably give it maybe a 7. It's not bad. I'd go back for it.
7's good though.
I thought it was okay. Like I could have them, but I'm not rushing to go back.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Probably.
And they're expensive. They're fucking $7.
Respectfully, that was my other thing.
$7.50 or something.
She goes $7.50. I go, huh?
Yeah.
She goes, $7.50. I'm like, oh. Like,
Oh,
it literally caught me off guard.
Yeah.
I was like, because I got food with it.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck is that extra cost?
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, the Grimace Shake. I'm like, oh. I literally did that noise. I'm like, oh. Also, Maccas food quality is still not improved. I asked,
And they put Greek cream on it as well. A little bit of cream. I don't think it adds anything.
nah,
But
they're trying to mask the shitness.
if you and they're cheeky with it. Okay, I've done a little experimenting here. You ask for it without cream, and you do that with the intention of getting more Grimace, but they don't. They just fill it up, so you've got like that much of the top that's not filled up.
More Grimace.
So you just have an empty cup at the top instead of more Grimace.
They just out-grubbed you. You just got out-grubbed.
I've been out-grubbed. Been out-Grimace.
I can't believe you just got out-grubbed by your local Maccas.
No, that wasn't the local.
Oh,
That wasn't local.
okay.
They wouldn't do that to me.
Oh, goodness.
So there you go.
It was shit. Sorry, dude. I'm not trying it again. It was dark purple. It was everything you said. But
Look, I'm not rushing back to get it
nah, I won't be
for the
going back.
price. For the price, especially that.
I'll
If
give
it was
you.
$5, I'd probably get them a little bit more
I'll
often.
give you a slider or whatever it was called, the KFC thing. I'll give it a go next year
Yeah, the slab.
for you.
Yeah,
But that's it.
yeah,
One attempt.
yeah. See, I'm passionate about the slab.
Ride or die.
I'll talk my way to get you back the slab.
Well, you got one
I'll
chance.
fight for the slab. I'm not fighting for Grimace. You know. I'll support him.
Oh,
I'll
my
support him.
God.
I'll be around, but I'm not putting the body on the line for him.
Yep.
You know.
Yep.
I'll put the body on the line for the
You
slab.
and Georgia have very similar food taste buds.
She likes slab.
Nah, she's very white.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
I never said there was. Last night we had homemade tacos, the mix.
Yeah.
And I thought she was making a third taco. I thought, oh, here we go. What's she doing here? Bit of cheese. Fair enough.
Yeah.
You want the meat to melt
Could
on
have some
top.
cheese, yeah.
She skips the meat. Carrot.
No, she's lost me now.
Look, I'm okay. It's salad wrap. Whatever. This week it's weird. Barbecue sauce.
Yeah.
That's it. Wraps it up.
So
Eats it.
this is carrot, cheese.
carrot, and barbecue sauce. That's she's weirdo. That's a send off.
Look,
offense.
it's weird, but I can get around.
Oh my! you and her.
without the I don't like the carrot though. I think the carrot would overpower that.
So you just have cheese and barbecue sauce.
I think it's got to have like some kind of chicken. Like if it's cheese, chicken, barbecue sauce.
She just ignored the meat. I'm like, and I kept like looking at the meat, going, "Okay, when's this meat gonna get fucking added on here?"
I think.
No.
Look,
She's a freak.
I don't think I'd do it, but I can see the merit in it. I can see
That's
how
concerning.
that would. Yeah.
You should have dated Georgia. It should be. What is going on?
Nah, I've got your back, George.
I've
I can see where you're coming from.
I've dated the girl version of Will. Anyways.
Sounds like a dream. Let's move on to the comments section.
Sounds like a dream. I dream a dream.
Right,
Bit of Susie.
Susan Boyle.
Susie Boyle.
Get her next year at the grand final.
Get her on the podcast.
Fucking hell.
Solo performance.
She dead yet? She's got to be close.
She looked it back in the day.
Let's see. I reckon she's dead.
Susie? No, I reckon she's kicking.
You reckon?
Yeah. She's got some ticker about her. Oh, Susie. Let's have a look. Will's going to look it up here. This is for all you Susan Boyle diehards like Zach, who is an actual diehard of Susan Boyle.
Well, she might be died.
No, she's
she's only 63.
How old did you think she was?
I thought she was about 63.
Look at that beautiful smile.
Fucking hell.
Is that Grimace? No, I like Susie. She was good. Good value. Sing it with me, everyone. I dream a dream.
How did she even get, like...
The singing show.
Yeah, I know, but, like, how did it blow up so much? Like, she wasn't
because
that
she
good.
had that look of, like, just your everyday chook. And then she just
because you don't see that. You don't see fucking...
they want the
whoever the
looking,
fuck
yeah.
won the voice.
I don't like that,
You don't hear that. Like...
I don't like that, but they go for looks
But,
now.
like, she was fucking huge. Huge.
In what sense? But like she had such a weird look, but then she'd belt out an absolute fucking tune. Whereas today, it's like if you're not handsome or good looking, don't even bother.
Yeah.
Like Guy Sebastian, if Guy Sebastian was coming through today, he'd have no fucking chance.
Yeah.
How big was he?
He was, but he's
he was
nothing.
a bopper.
He was nothing compared to Susan.
Susie wasn't that big. Well, she was.
Oh, really? I thought she was.
Her first performance or something.
I thought she was
Here you
huge.
go, first audition. Just go to the pictures. We don't need to see like.
What do you want to see? Pictures.
We'll go to pictures so then like instead of watching a video. Oh, she's not big. There.
No, I don't mean big as
She
in.
just looks like.
No, I don't mean big as in size.
I
But
think
like
you mean big.
No.
I think you mean like.
No, like big as in like
She's a big girl.
popular.
Oh no. Yeah, she was just
Like she's blown up.
Like look at her. She's just a regular, everyday fucking. Chook.
Yeah.
I mean, good on her.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. Like,
How did she get?
how
so
did
big?
she get so popular?
I think it's seriously because of how weird looking she is. Like she's just like you and I, everyday people. Whereas like these days, they come up and they look like fucking a supermodel. They can sing, and it's like you just set up for Instagram. You're ready to go.
Yeah.
Whereas Susie, honest, hardworking, singer, songwriter. That's all I've got. And I love her.
Good on you, Susan.
Shout out Susan Boyle.
I dreamed a dream.
Episode 46, 54, Susan Boyle.
Susan Boyle.
Comment section, sorry.
Yes.
I was very passionate about Susan.
Comments. So
Snapchats.
we have some comments. Let's start off at Maccas.
Sorry, let's go. Fuck.
You know, in light of the Grimace,
that's a big paragraph.
I wanted to pick up a comment that was about Grimace. Okay.
Go.
And this was from
Wendy.
Farzana.
Okay.
She
sounds very well
educated.
You said it.
I'm so disappointed McDonald's, and she's tagged him in it too.
Ooh, what? You know what? I'd take that back. That's something I can respect.
Well, you don't... Straight away, this is a cut above most of the comments that we have.
It already is.
Because...
Punctuation, tagging ability.
Because Steve, he's got no idea how to tag anyone.
Recycle this. He doesn't know how to recycle.
And she's gone the 3 dots too. So she's advanced. She hasn't just gone the full stop. She's creating the suspense here.
I'm disappointed with you.
I'm disappointed. ... Like...
Yeah.
Just let that sink in.
I like you, Faj.
Let that sink in.
You want me back. I take back.
Let that sink in, McDonald's. I'm disappointed.
Yeah. I like her.
I went 2 days in a row to get the Grimace Shake.
All right, you've lost me.
From somewhere in Brisbane. they didn't have the Grimace Cup
Yeah.
and just served the shake to me in a normal cup.
All right, you're losing me here. You started well.
And without the cream on top too.
Oh, shit. Shit, not the cream. Shit.
What was the purpose of advertising the Grimace Cups when you're not even serving the products in the packaging with Grimace on it? What's the point?
It's fucking politics.
What's the point? Where's Grimace?
It's just politics.
Where the fuck is Grimace?
Fudge. It's just politics.
Don't call it a Grimace Shake when you don't get what's advertised. I'm heartbroken.
Ooh.
And she's put a heartbroken emoji in too.
And people are getting around her.
People
you don't
are
really
getting
see the replies.
Chloe, I would have told them that you weren't accepting it, to be honest. You didn't get what you paid for in its entirety. And then Finanza, she hits back. Absolutely agree with you, sweetie. There you go.
Never say sweetie again. Oh, sweetie.
Sweetie.
Oh, fudge. She had me, she lost me. She had me convinced she was different.
She
And then
just,
she lost me.
she just wanted the Grimace
Not no
Cups.
cup, who gives a fuck? No cream, who gives a like? What, do you want Grimace to ejaculate?
Where the fuck is Grimace?
She wants Grimace to make it. She wants like... She wants
I walked into Maccas today and Grimace was not there.
Oh.
And to top it off, neither was Ronald McDonald.
She goes, she's expecting a 14-year-old to make a drink in a fucking Grimace suit. Fucking hell. Poor
she was
Grimace. He's under fire.
not happy.
He's under siege.
Just a normal cup. The only reason she bought it is because
Poor Grimace.
she wanted the cup. She
Yeah,
wanted the plastic
She'd be one of
Grimace
those
cup.
ones to rinse it out and put it in a cupboard. Kids, look what I got ya. Jesus.
I can't believe she got the support. That's what threw me. Someone's like, I would have just told
Sweetie.
him not accepting it. Imagine doing that. Just be like, where's the Grimace cup? Oh, sorry, we ran out. Oh, I'm not accepting it. I don't want it.
Yeah, give me a
Don't want
refund.
Yeah.
The staff would just look at you going like, are you fucking...
I don't
for
care
real?
that it's exactly the same item. I want the cup. So, sorry.
People are strange.
Okay, we're going into Red Rooster territory here. Red Roosters, they're always good. The comments on
You
Red
really
Rooster.
hate Red Rooster. You
I don't hate. I actually like their food.
Yeah,
I just think the people that go to Red Rooster like on a regular basis are a certain type of people.
idiots is what you're trying to get at.
Kind of. Yeah. So Michael
Bailey?
could be.
Probably is.
He loves a comment.
If it's cricket related, fucking hell.
Might have to do that in the summer. We'll get some of his comments.
Oh, dude, we won't even tell him. Hopefully he doesn't listen. Week 2, he's like, hey, I'm just catching up from episode 30.
I recognise that comment.
That guy sounds pretty cool. we won't say it's him. We'll just keep it under wraps. Barry Stevens.
So Michael, he said, yeah, you pay a premium compared to other takeaways. For instance, $26 for KFC. Same thing, Red Rooster, $37.
What the fuck are you ordering?
I like the way he formatted that sentence though.
Yeah, okay. What do you order? Jesus Christ.
For instance, $26 for KFC. Same thing, Red Rooster, $37. It's very like fucking...
Very educated.
Yeah.
Yep.
Gets to the point.
It's unlike the rest of the
It's very jumpy. Like, it's good. I like it. Jumpy. But they can't even put the sauce on the chicken like in the photos. They're not happy. It's not like the photos, mate.
Shock.
Three times now, I've got the hot honey fried pack. The first one was fantastic. Heaps of hot honey. Sauce. A credit to the team.
Full credit to the boys.
Full credit to the boys.
We're getting a full credit. We're getting a full credit to the boys. The Red Rooster comments. Oh my god.
Full credit to the Red Rooster boys. You've got your hot honey sauce. Perfect.
God.
Credit to the team. The next two, just a drizzle.
Full credit to the boys.
One piece had zero sauce, and he's put zero in capitals just to emphasize that. I haven't touched the pack I got tonight. Cooked some steak and had mash, chips and slaw with it. I will be returning the 8 pieces tomorrow and having it replaced with another 8 fresh pieces that actually have sauce. No excuse at Red Rooster AU. You need to pick up your game.
He's going to take back a day-old chicken. They're going to be like, bro, you just put it in the fridge and the sauce free, you know. They go back at him. Did you wash his chicken?
So
Pick up your game.
I'd like to hear the update for Michael.
I dare say they told him to get fucked. I can't believe he went out of his way to cook dinner. Bothered. I'd just be eating the chicken with a bit of sauce in the fridge, dude, if you're that concerned. Fucking hell.
No, so he's got it home. He's opened it up and it hasn't had sauce. He's like, you know what? I'm just going to have a steak.
It still wouldn't turn me off, dude. I'd just be ripping into it.
And then he's taking it back tomorrow.
Yeah, that's weird. That's very... Yeah.
What would you do if you're like a Red Roosters worker?
I'd be like...
And someone's rocked up and they're like...
Your box is frozen colour.
8 pieces of chicken. I wonder if he's put it in the fridge or whether he's just left it out.
If he's left it out. Oh my... Surely the common sense has come in. He's put it in the fridge. Surely. But then again, it's Michael, so who knows?
Who knows?
Have you got any more comments?
I've got one from KFC.
Oh, go.
This is a long one.
It's funny how you can never find Hungry Jack's because fucking good quality food. And it's slowly realising, you know, we're getting there.
I'll make an account and I'll just slam the Hungry Jacks.
Not Will. Not Will from Rough Things Podcast.
This is from Tony.
Tony.
I've been to this KFC in wherever on Wednesday the 2nd of October.
Ooh, timestamped
it.
Full credit to the boys.
To buy the hot and spicy chicken.
Delicious. May I add?
I took it home and ate it after an hour.
What?
And got extremely ill for 3 days.
Shock.
I had to take off work for 2 days because of getting ill after eating their chicken. I complained to KFC and was treated very badly by the area manager. He told me there was not enough proof that the chicken was bad, and if I was ill, I had to go to the doctor and take stool samples to have it analysed. Plus, he said if I was too sick to go to the doctor, I should have had a video conference face-to-face with a GP.
I mean, area manager's coming back with some...
He's got some solutions.
Logical points.
I couldn't do this. There you go, mate. He couldn't do it.
Why?
He couldn't do this.
He was that ill.
Because I was too sick. Too sick for the Zoom, mate.
Probably watching porn 6 hours a day.
Plus, over the years, this KFC had many complaints about their cleanliness.
Via him or that he knows of? Or
Well, myself and another person I saw.
Look at him.
2 rats running out a side door from this KFC.
What, is it a movie? 2 rats just running out of a door.
It's Ratatouille.
It's cooking the chicken. That'd be some 5-star chicken. Take that back.
That's why he got sick.
The food's too good.
He's chased the rats out of the kitchen. There's no one there to cook. No one knows what they're doing anymore. Shame on you, KFC.
What a way to finish. Shame on you. Big lift from the boys.
Maybe it's something to do with the fact, though, that he took it home and ate it an hour after he got it. That could be your problem there, Tony.
Bro. You do not let KFC sit. You eat that bitch as soon as possible. Michael looks like a complainer, but if
Tony,
zoom in on him. He looks like He looks like a bloke that would complain about everything.
Yeah, he's got some hair on him.
Tony Abid, shout out to you, dude.
Michael, what's he? He doesn't. Oh, he's no one.
He loves robots.
Yeah, there you go. And that's
Yeah, that makes sense. I won't get into that. Question of the week. You're up. What have you got for me?
Oh, I've got something. I've been cooking
I
up.
don't like this. You've got a
Been
smirk
cooking
on your face.
No.
Go on.
I want to talk about time travel.
Time travel.
Time travel. You could time travel to any point. What would you do?
We're talking about
Where'd you go?
a generation or
Just
a time
where would you
stamp?
go?
Just to relive
Just
a memory? Or
just pick somewhere to time travel.
You hit me with yours just so I can get an idea of what you're looking towards. Because I've got a
Okay.
couple.
Okay.
Like, you going to a period in time, or you going to a moment or a memory or a...
You can go wherever you want.
Okay.
You're time traveling.
Up to you.
There's no rules.
You go first. I want to hear.
I'd love to go back and watch Don Bradman bat. That'd be good.
Okay, I know where you're
I'd
at
like to see that.
now. Okay, I'm with you.
Wouldn't mind going back to watch Parramatta win comp. That'd be nice. Don't know if the time machines go back that far, but
I mean, if you're going back to Don Bradman, fucking hope they do. Jesus.
yeah, they're probably the ones. They're probably.
It's quite sad that one of them's Parramatta.
I'd like to go back to the dinosaurs.
See if they're real.
Just seeing. Oh, well, I think they're real. There's enough evidence. You don't believe in the dinosaurs?
I know. I'm just putting it out there.
Is that something that's out there though, that they're not real?
Probably. The world's flat. The world's this. There's so many theories these days.
I'd like to do that and just hang around with the dinosaurs.
Mine's a bit freakish, dude.
Yeah.
Might have to bleep it. I don't know if it's like podcast.
Okay.
Like, I think it's fair, but within the context, it might be like not
Yeah.
suitable. Hitler.
Mm.
I'd want to go back to see how he killed himself
Ah.
because I'm a history buff,
Yeah.
and that was the one topic in high school history that fucking fucked with me.
No one
'Cause
knew.
There's so many theories that his wife got a gun and shot him. He poisoned the family all together at once.
Mm.
Or he just got captured and they fucked with him for years.
Yeah.
That's the one thing that will forever irk me.
Mm.
I want to know how that motherfucker went down. And
Yeah,
I'd like to join you. I'd like to go to the Parramatta Grand Final with you and burn down the stadium.
yeah, that'd be good.
I'd like to be a part of that.
That'd be a good after party.
Imagine if they did that at Bank West. There'd be like 7,000 arrests.
Yeah.
Fucking Moe, don't worry, and the boys they're fucked. But yeah, that's a big one.
With Hitler.
Or, sorry, the pyramids. I want to go
Yeah,
back
that'd be good. Yeah.
to the first day that Pharaoh said we're building
Yeah.
pyramids.
Yeah.
I want to be there day one. I want to be the slave.
Mm.
I want to be. How the fuck did they?
Yeah.
How?
Yeah.
How?
Yeah.
Man strength. Fuck off. There is no way. Oh, dude.
Mm.
Yeah, I want to go back to the pyramids.
Yeah, that'd be good. Actually,
Dude,
that's a good one.
That would be elite. Like, imagine. It's the biggest myth in the world, eh?
Yeah.
Everyone's saying,
No one. And if you've got the answer.
fuck me, hit me up.
Yeah.
We're going to put some tinfoil hats on one episode and just, we should do that soon.
Mm.
Just tinfoil it up in the off season. Perfect timing. Just talk about the conspiracies of the world. Let's do it.
Yeah, that'd be good.
We should. That would suit us.
There's some out there.
The-
With Hitler, right?
Yeah.
Would you go back in time and kill him?
Well, it would depend. You'd have to be German to do that. To get that close to him, you'd assume at that time. You'd have to be high ranking.
Or before he became anything? Like before World War II?
Ooh. That's wild. That's a hot take.
Mm.
And I'd need time to think about that.
Because he hasn't done anything yet.
Exactly. And he was actually before he had good policies.
Yeah.
Before.
Did he?
Let me reference this. Before the psychopathic nature took over and he wanted to kill the whole...
Big fan of his policies over here.
No, well, did you know he was one of the first people to start the violence against pets and
I did, yes.
animals in general?
He's a big fan of his pets. Used to own a German Shepherd,
Have
actually.
you heard the story? Someone kicked his dog or someone touched his dog a bit too rough and he just went, yeah. Boss, see you, bud.
Yeah, no, he was a big animal lover.
But that was before... Reference, bad man. Very bad. The baddest. Before the bad stuff happened.
He did, but he looked after animals.
Weirdly. Yeah, what a pig.
Although he did kill his dog, his beloved German Shepherd.
He did.
They were very, very close.
Boys.
But he experimented some kind of thing that he was using to kill other people with, and gave it to the dog to see if it was what would happen, and then the dog died. So then he gave it to the people to kill them. But anyway, would you go back and kill him? No, because I've got an opinion here, but I'd like to hear what you think.
I don't know, man. I'd actually need time to think about that.
Yeah.
What would you do?
I don't think I would.
What, you just let history?
I think
you have a chance to change history.
But what if you make it worse?
How?
Well, if you go and kill Hitler, right?
Mm.
Before he does anything, you've killed technically an innocent man at that point in time.
Yeah, but this happens a lot.
So your life's fucked because you're now a murderer.
But you
right?
know that by doing this,
but no one else does.
Exactly, but you know by doing this,
you've turned your life to shit.
You've saved millions.
You have, but what's not to say someone else that's not Hitler has the same thing. He does it.
That's true.
What has happened during World War II?
I'd do it.
Yeah.
He was a heinous piece of shit.
But what if you do that, right? So World War II never happens, or it happens without Hitler,
You're
without
just saying
Germany,
something far worse,
and then something else happens.
I guess
that is worse than that.
You can't change history, but I would, knowing what we know.
You
try to wipe out a fucking
whole. The fact that we had World War II was the catalyst for a lot of technological advances as well.
Yeah.
Right. That's another thing with like the nuclear bombs and all of that.
We'd still get there.
We'd get there. Would we get there at a different period of time that then those nuclear bombs would be used differently?
I feel
and would impact the world a lot more than what they had at that time, because they were still very new. A couple of was dropped on Japan.
I get you.
And then that was
here's my counterpoint to you.
So because it happened quickly, right?
Yeah.
There wasn't many countries that had that power.
Yeah.
If we wait longer, more countries have that power. Then all of a sudden, bombs are going back and forth, and all the world gets blown up.
Here's my point to you that I think will maybe change your. Have you been to the camp?
No.
Go to the camp, and then we'll redo this question many years later. Because trust me, it is the irkiest place I've ever been on earth. I'm a big believer in spirits.
Yeah.
And like I feel like it, bro, walking into some of those huts, bro, the temperature changes.
Yeah.
You feel heavy, hard to bro. It's irky, sad.
I'm sure it would be, but I feel like
if I had my chance, I'd do it.
Yeah.
Going to the camp and actually going inside the living quarters and what they used to do, they had pictures and diagrams and their actual belongings are still there being preserved.
Yeah.
No, I'd do it. I'd do it in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
No, I could die knowing that, just, bro. You got to go. I highly recommend it. If you go to Poland and check it out, it's full on.
Yeah.
It's emotional.
I would be very concerned with playing with history.
Yeah. It's good that we got opposites. It's nice. I'd do it.
Because the way the world is now has been shaped by history and everything.
Of course.
The terrible events, the great events, all of it
has
kind of led to this moment.
But you've given me the option to change it.
Whereas if you're going back to change history, what does that do to the world now? What could happen potentially to make things better or worse?
I get what you mean. I 100% get it.
It may just stop that event and the world may live happily ever after and it's great. But what if it doesn't? What if you change it for the worse and now the world's all blown up?
Like to finish on a think about it, we still talk about him today.
Yeah.
And he will still get spoken about
100 years
to
from
the end
now.
of time.
Yeah.
I dare say his name will be like that. Yeah. Anyways, let's finish on a positive note.
Yeah, that's very, very somber way to end.
You're going deep. I'd fucking see ya, ba. Cop that. I'm screw grip him too.
What would be your method?
Screw grip.
Screw grip.
Boom. I don't know, probably little poison or something. Because back then there's no cameras.
Little poison in some Grimace Shake.
If he's having a cup of tea, he doesn't know who's done it. Everyone's getting interrogated.
You walk out of your time machine, you're holding your Grimace Shake. Hey mate, I want to go off, Freddie. You want a Grimace Shake? Here you go. How's your day going?
What the fuck is that?
Just drop it at his feet.
Anyways, that's all I've got for me. Will's going far too deep. This is a very fat hat episode, and we'll do that very soon. We'll get a list of conspiracies. We might even ask
give
you
us
actually next week. Let's do it.
Yeah, give us your best conspiracy theories.
I'll put up a story. Send me your conspiracies. Next week we're wearing tinfoil hats, and we're deep diving.
I like it.
Deep.
It's good. Very
Deep.
Very good discussion this episode.
Yeah, I like this.
We've covered a lot. We've gone through a lot.
And just to finish, if I go back in time, I would make sure the Eels lost that grand final just to hear the pain continue in their voices.
Yeah.
Imagine how funny that would be. Someone goes, yeah, go back and make sure the Eels lose.
I'll take away your 2015.
Take it.
2016.
Wrong years. Hey! Take away the spoon. Don't do it. Don't take away the spoon. Please. Anyways.
I'll go to the NRL, get Fafita suspended before the grand final.
Politics. See you, dude.
Goodbye.
Oh, remember to like, follow, share,
subscribe. That's the one.
We keep getting told to say it.
Yeah.
So there you
Well,
go.
we got some viewers in the previous episode, so that's good. Yeah. Do the stuff. Do the stuff.
Click
the shares and subscribes and likes and
click it.
Click down.
Can you just put
down
subscribes everywhere?
Click somewhere.
The whole screen.
Yeah.
Like a Disney Channel. See ya.
Go and get yourself a Grimace Shake.